Additionally, I'm going to try to make audio files of all the classes. So in case you need to re-listen to this stuff because I move really fast, you can go on and listen to it again. And hopefully I one day want to get this on like your iPods and MP3 players and Droids and stuff like that so you can listen to it like coming to school or at lunch and stuff. But I'm trying, so give me a little bit of a break to get through the technology here. All right, where should you start with any piece of literature? Step one, I hand you it, you read it, then what do? Never mind. No, before you analyze it. You're right, this is part of an analyzation. But before you touch the story itself. Excellent job, and I want to get that down. Whether it's a short story, a poem, a novel, the screen comes on, any piece of literature, you start with the title. Now we know we get three important things here. We get hills, and we'll talk, I'm leaving the like out here. We'll talk about that as a whole later on. Hills, white elephants. Titles are like decoder rings, per se. The author is going to give you a clue in the title as to what to look for. We know that the hills are important, and we know that the white elephants are important. Now, if you are an astute reader, a great student, an inquisitive mind, you see title, hills like white elephants, what should your next piece of action be? Yes? Oh, you're going in the right direction. What one action would you take next? Because what they stand for might be a really big thing that you have to wait till the end of the story for. It says, hills like white elephants. What's the one action you should take? Kylie? This is a good try. Just look at the title. Forget the rest of the story. You're looking at the title. Hills like white elephants. What's the one step you should take before you look at anything else? You're close. It's something you can do more concrete. Watch this. What's your name? What? All right. What's a white elephant? I don't know. And I picked on you because you didn't get the assignment over the weekend, right? So it's hard for you to do this. The first thing you should do is Google white elephants, okay? Unless you know what they are, you've seen them, and you know what they represent, then you need to look them up. That's what I say. Keep your phone out while you're reading. Keep your laptop or sit by your computer and keep Google open. So literally you get the title and you just click white elephants. Search. Look what I brought up. This is on the website. Likely also you can go to its main source and read it for yourself. Now, other English teachers will banish me for this. Don't use this on AP test, essay test, SAT test. Don't use it on in-class essays. Don't use it on the Keystone. But Wikipedia is freaking awesome, isn't it? It gives you everything you need within a little search bar, and it's all right there. And I'll grant there are some stuff like, that's made up. Check the sources on it, okay? But here, Wikipedia's white elephants, you can click the link there to read it for yourself. It has a little section about what it means in English. And you're going to want to jot this down because I guarantee you, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, short essay or paper coming your way on this. The term white elephant came in English to mean a spectacular and prestigious thing, and you can get it word for word off the website, so you can just jot it down note-wise here. Spectacular and prestigious thing. So something that's really awesome that is more trouble than it is worth. So something that's awesome that's more trouble than it's worth. That's the note version. Or something that has outlived its value or usefulness to the person. Everybody got this too? Third one is equally as important. While the item may be useful to others, its current owner would be happy to be rid of it. Yes, sir. Yes. We're going to read that and analyze it this year. Probably. But it'll be a little bit more in-depth this time around. All right, everyone got those three things down? If not, go back, read it online. You can look it up on the website, look it up on Wikipedia, whatever you want to do, okay? Everybody got that? Yes, yes? All right. So, before we continue on with step 2, let's all get on the same page. Who had the epiphany? while reading the story? Aha! Yes! What is the conversation about? Write it down, and write down exactly like I said it, because I'm going to explain the difference. The conversation is about abortion. I'm going to give you the second half of that sentence, so don't put a period yet. But the story is not. Once you get that down, look up to me so I can explain this to you guys so we're all on the same page. All right, here's the key differences. If the story was about abortion, Ernest Hemingway would be trying to make a social implication on whether or not abortion was good or bad for people. This story is not about whether abortion is okay or not. This story is about the people and their conflicts coming from that crisis. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, I want to be very clear on that distinction. The conversation is about abortion, the story is not. So when you're looking to develop your thematic statements and your themes, you're not building it around Ernest Hemingway thinks that abortion is bad. Okay? Nah. All right? We're going to get more deeper, and that has to do with the people. Everybody on page with me? Awesome. Okay, now I'm ready to blow your minds. Next, what I like to start with is what I call view or window. Especially with short stories, I like to take a picture of the most memorable scene, gather as much of the story as I can into that scene, and sketch it out. Because sometimes I think when you guys visualize it as a picture or a sketch, you can pick up the symbols a little bit more. So, help me out. Start calling off some objects that need to be in our sketch from this short story. Yes, sir. Hills. Let's get the hills in the background. It's a perfect day to read this for how hot it is. Yeah. Good. I don't know what the word for bar is in Spanish, so I'm just going to write bar in English. Sorry. I don't travel that much. All right, we have a window. What's inside of the bar? This is crucial. Yes, sir. No, no. I'm going to put the curtain over here. It's like the doorway. You're right. What's inside of the bar? Okay, we're going to put her near the curtain. You're right. She's mainly in the bar. That's the waitress. Again, sorry, I don't draw well. Think about it. We don't know this until the end of the story. Okay, good. There's a bunch of people in the bar. Good. All right, what else do we need to add? Looks like a little jail there. The waitress is in jail. Okay, good. We have the table. What else do we have? Yeah? The train tracks. Now, this is very important. How do I draw the train tracks? Yes?
Separating the hills of the bar.
Close. There is one there. You're right? And this is very important and symbolic. Where are our main characters? Yes. Excellent job. So, chair. Ooh, look at my hair. Chair. I got spiky hair. And we'll give him something to drink. That's a big part of the story. A little bottle of champagne. Everything else they're drinking on the table. All right, am I forgetting anything? Yes. Ah, there we go. Thank you. And again, sometimes with symbols, look at the easy cliche things, right? When people have bags, what do they have? They have baggage. Come into play? I think so. And we'll talk about what all that means at the end. All right, train tracks. We know about one of the specific trains. What do we know? Yes. At the end of the story. Hold on to that thought. I'll come back in about 20 minutes. Remember the 5 minutes and 20 minutes. Yes. Okay, good. We have one coming from Barcelona, and it's going to, yes, Madrid. Now, this is key, okay? What do we know about the other track? Everyone just went blank. Do we know where the train's coming from? Do we know where it's going? Do we know which direction it's moving in? Historically, if you've ever been in a subway where train tracks are on each side of the center platform, in which direction is the other track going? Yeah? The opposite direction. Very important symbolic reference here. All right, we've got all this stuff. Remember, there's little stickers here, like, ooh, we went to France, ooh, we went to Italy, ooh, we went to Spain, we went to Russia. Okay, all right, good. Picture's done. Everybody got this, right? Ready to have your minds blown. All right, here we go. We're going to literally go sentence by sentence. We will not make it out of the first paragraph today. I'm going to show you how detailed and how much of a genius, masterful, inspirational writer Hemingway is, and how we can use simple language to mean a lot. First sentence. The hills across the valley of the Ebro were long and white. What do you want to talk about? Setting. All right, so what about the setting here? We know it's imagery. How about diction? Is there diction in play here? What elements of diction can we talk about? And remember what types of words I told you to look out for with diction. What types of words?
Well, they're like really simple words.
Okay, they are simple words. And we'll talk about that. You can write that at the top, simple language. We'll explain why that's simple language as we get to the end and connect it to the theme. Does anyone remember what types of words I told you to look out for with diction specifically? Close. What are those types of words that apply to the senses? Blue, big. What types of words? You're right, imagery, but what's the grammatical term? Keep thinking. Adjectives, very good. All right, so write adjectives down with diction. What are the two adjectives in play here? Good. Okay, good. So let's write that down. First, long, white. Long is easy to dig deep with, right? Long just means it's a long time, long period, long duration. It's an extended period. How about white? When we see that Hemingway chose white to describe the hills, white to describe the elephants, we should look at white and think about what it symbolizes. What does white symbolize? Kylie? Not necessarily. Not here. We're looking at more of the symbolic color reference. Not necessarily in this one. You're going in the right direction? What did you say? Okay, good. Purity and innocence. All right. Now stick with me. Sometimes the best analysis, the highest level of analysis, looks at the easiest things that we skip over. What's a hill? Somebody tell me, I don't know what a hill is. Define a hill for me. You! Hold on to that thought. Somebody tell me what a hill is. If I look outside, can you explain a hill to me?
It's like a big round mound
It's a big round mound of
of dirt.
dirt. Thank you. So write that down about hill. So how does the setting connect to the content of their conversation, Kylie?
It's like her stomach.
It is her stomach. Very good. A raised surface that is long and white. Everyone see that now? Any questions about that? All right, good. It's only going to get better from here. So right through the first sentence, again, would it be, let's evaluate that first sentence. Would it be as impactful if he came out and said the girl was pregnant? No, it wouldn't be. We can't see that. We can't feel that. But through the imagery, we're given more to think about. Sentence 2, on this side there was no shade and no trees, and the station was between two lines of rails in the sun. All right, we talked about the two lines of rail.